Hello and good evening. Welcome to Rock Talks, our Sunday seminar series. And it's good to be back here with all of you yet on another Sunday. So, this week, what do we have for you? We have something that's very, very important. Whatever happens, we need to know how to protect ourselves, how to safeguard ourselves, and how to defend ourselves. So that is what we are going to talk about today. And we have an expert who's coming in and who's going to demonstrate a few ways on how you can defend yourself and the importance of self-defense. So before that, now all of you ready to start the evening? Can I have some responses on the chat box? Please type yes on the chat box if all of you are ready to get going. Okay, fine. All right, let's move on to the fun part of today. Okay, so we have some amazing kids here to perform for all of you. And today we have students from the Thorai Pakam branch. Okay, starting off, we have Joshita Maria Juan from the toddler batch. You're all in for a big treat. Okay, all right. So here it is, the music.
Girl, you're my chamakachalo. Where you go, girl, I'm gonna follow. What you want, girl, just let me know. You can be my chamakachalo. Kaisa sharmana aja nachi ke dikhane. Hameri hole aja pari da girane. Hameri yakkiyon se yakkiyan milane. Hum dono nakhre dikha. Wanna be my chamakachalo. Wanna be my chamakachalo. Wanna be my chamakachalo.
My God, that was amazing. My goodness, amazing. Terrific, terrific. Thank you so much, Joshita. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for that brilliant performance. All right, moving on, we now have Vian. Vian Vignesh again from the toddler batch. Hi,
Uh,
Vian.
Joshita, Sandhya, sorry, I'm
Yes,
barging in, Sandhya. It
yes,
was
please.
amazing, Joshita and the
Yes, yes,
parents.
yes.
My God, what kind of an effort you have put in. Huh? Thank you. I'm sorry for barging in. I loved it. Super.
No problem, no problem. Thank you. So, next coming up, we have, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Go for it, Vian.
Party coming, what Jump up, jump up. Atom bomb Party coming, Party coming,
Super, super. Oh my God. Can you believe it? These are our toddlers. Can you believe it? Amazing, amazing. Vian, I must say, your smile is just infectious. I couldn't stop smiling looking at you. Brilliant performance. Thank you so much,
Brilliant
Vian.
energy.
Thank
Excellent
you,
energy.
ma'am.
Right now, last but not the least, we have Deekshika from the JSP Intermediate batch of Thorai Pakam. Now, we can't wait to watch Deekshika dance. If you're ready, let's just go get into it.
मेरी चिक हाँ मेरी चिक
Put it on me, make me trouble you. Come here, bend up like a W. Ready me there, fi challenge you. Anywhere you go, me go with you. Why slow then fast? Tonight me want give you a pass, girl. You got me weak, me love how you a do it. And me if you be with you and dance. Baseline go so boom, boom. It a bam. she back it up. Then me jam. Every girl for a wine pan a man. Girl wine, same way do it for the dan.
मिर्ची 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 नजर तिरछी शक्ल फिरनी हरकत फिल्मी गर्ल यू फिल्मी तेरा भाभी तो हार्ड है हर गली में स्टार है अब पूरा बवाल है शक्ल पे स्कार है दिल में से प्यार है कॉल 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 जरा
Awesome, my goodness. Thank you so much. That's what I call a variety blockbuster. Deekshika, you were just amazing.
Thank you, ma'am.
So much.
Super, Dikshika. Very, very stylish performance. Keep it up, keep dancing, keep rocking.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, kids. Thank you, students of the Thuraipakam branch. You've really entertained us to the maximum today. And this is a great start of the evening. But it's just getting started because it's now time to introduce our speaker for the day. Mr. Bhaskar Rajaratnam, born in 1971, was introduced to martial arts at a very young age. He has an exposure to different styles of martial arts and has been trained by some of the best teachers in the field. Though he chose to become a Vastu consultant by profession, he never let go of his passion for martial arts. Whenever time permits, he conducts self-defense for various corporates and private groups. He opines that though self-defense training might not guarantee you 100% safety, it can still increase your chances of getting away from a situation unhurt. Mr. Bhaskar, thank you so much for being here. Over to you.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Am
sir.
I audible?
Yes, sir. Welcome. Welcome to Rock Talks.
So, a very good evening and welcome to everyone out there. And thank you for giving this opportunity in the first place. Like, as they did it out, martial arts has always been a passion right from my childhood. But though I went on to become something as a profession, I chose to become a Vastu consultant, but I never stopped practicing martial arts. And in spite of age catching up and all the other stuff, still I practice practice and I don't train as rigorously as to practice earlier, but I still am in touch with the art, and I very strongly feel that everybody should be practicing. Okay, we'll get to the topic straight. What is self-defense? Right? I'm not going to convert this into a question answer session right away, but what is self-defense? A lot of people think self-defense would mean நீங்க ஒரு karate school or taekwondo school போயிட்டு நீங்க நின்று block பண்ணி punch பண்ணி you need to learn all this stuff. Not really. உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு நாயோ பூனையோ, does any of those animals ever go to a martial arts school to learn to fight? யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. A dog, a cat will dog, even a hen for that matter, ஒரு கோழி கூட, when it knows that it's அதோட லைஃப் threatened வந்துச்சுனாக்க, it knows how to defend itself. But unfortunately, we human beings, over a period of time, because of the so-called urbanization and other things, we have completely lost touch with how to protect ourselves. Today's situation is that நம்ம எல்லாரும் வந்துட்டு ஒரு இன்ஸ்டிடியூட்டுக்கு போயிட்டோ, ஒரு ஸ்கூலுக்கு போயிட்டோ, நான் கராட்டே கத்துக்கிறேன், டைக்வாண்டோ கத்துக்கிறேன், ஜிஜிட்சு கத்துக்கிறேன், ஐக்கிதோ கத்துக்கிறேன், இதெல்லாம் பண்றான். But they fundamentally forget to understand that it is self-defense, right? Self-defense is just not defending oneself. Please understand. இது உங்களை மட்டுமே விஷயம் கிடையாது. உங்களை நம்பி இருக்கிறவங்க, உங்க ஃபேமிலி, உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், ரோட்ல நடக்க நீங்க போகும்போது ஒரு விஷயம் நடக்கலாம். It might not for you directly. It could be for somebody else. And there are so many times சில விஷயம் ரோட்ல நடக்கிறத பார்த்துட்டு நம்ம வெளியே வந்துட்டு நம்மளால ஒன்னும் பண்ண முடியலையேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு lot of people feel bad. Of course, எல்லா சிச்சுவேஷன்லும் ஈவன் என்ன உட்பட சொல்றேன், எல்லாரும் எல்லா சிச்சுவேஷனும் ஹேண்டில் பண்ணிவிட முடியாது. We can't. But there are certain times we can always step in and do certain things. Self-defense is such a very important aspect, and everybody, as I said, நம்ம சொல்லி கொடுத்து கத்துக்கிறது ஒரு விஷயம் கிடையாது, அது நமக்கா இருக்கணும். பட் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் த வே த வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் ஃபங்க்ஷனிங் நவ், நம்ம கத்துக்க வேண்டிய ஒரு சூழ்நிலை வந்துட்டோம். இப்போ நிறைய பேர் தன்னோட வாழ்நாள்ல நடந்த சில விஷயங்களை நிறைய பேர் சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க. கேர்ள் டிராவலிங் இன் a bus, taking a public transport, a boy who gets mugged in the road, இது எல்லாருக்குமே நடந்ததுக்கான வாய்ப்புகள் அதிகம். எல்லாருக்கும் நடந்துக்கும் சொல்ல வரல, பட் வாய்ப்புகள் வெரி வெரி ரொம்ப ரொம்ப அதிகம். But self-defense is not only to do with the situation where you have to fight. அது நல்லா நம்ம புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். A lot of people think self-defense only to do with fighting, physical fighting. Not really. Right? You need to how to protect yourself even emotionally and mentally in a situation. But that is not the topic for discussion today. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம டாக் பண்றது பேசுறது வந்துட்டு செல்ஃப் டிஃபென்ஸ் மட்டும்தான். ரைட். செல்ஃப் டிஃபென்ஸ் இஸ் இட் ரைட் ஃபார் யூ? உங்களுக்கு அது உகந்ததானதா அப்படின்னு கேட்டாக்க நிறைய பேர் சொல்லுவாங்க, சார் எனக்கு கால் அடிபட்டிருக்கு, சார் ஐ எம் நாட் அ வெரி ஸ்ட்ராங் பர்சன், சார் ஐ எம் நாட் திஸ் பர்சன், ஐ எம் அ லேடி, ஐ வேர் அ சாரி, ஐ கான்ட் கீப் ஹை. ப்ளீஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், செல்ஃப் டிஃபென்ஸ் இஸ் you don't have to fit the art. The art has got to fit you. I'm sure that will be the same with dance and music and everything. நீங்க வந்து அது ஃபிட் ஆகணும் அவசியமே கிடையாது. The art should be so fluid that it should fit you. இப்போ நீங்க ரோட்ல போறீங்க, ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷன் இருக்கு, நீங்க ஒரு வாரம் உடம்பு சரியில்லாம படுத்திருக்கீங்க, நாளைக்கு ரோட்ல போது தகராறு நடக்குதுனாக்க, சார் நான் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் இப்போ தான் வந்திருக்கிறேன், என்னால் இப்போலாம் சண்டை போட முடியாது, ஒரு 15 days 20 days கழிச்சு வாங்க, ஐ கேன் ப்ரொடெக்ட் மை செல்ஃப். யூ கான்ட் டெல். என்ன ஸ்டேட்டஸ் இருக்கீங்களோ, இருக்கிற ஸ்டேட்டஸ் you should be able to do something. See, we are not talking about a competition. We are not talking about a competition. Somebody in one corner, other person in one corner, வந்து dish அடிச்சு போட்டு எல்லாம் பண்ணி no, we are talking about trying to get away from a situation unhurt.
Don't lose your life. Don't get very seriously injured. Injury நடக்குமானாக்க நடக்கும்.
With the greatest of fighters or greatest of self-defense experts, ஒரு சண்டைன்னு ஒண்ணு இறங்கிட்டாங்கனாக்க கண்டிப்பா இன்ஜுரி நடக்கும். அந்த இன்ஜுரிக்கு பயந்து you can't stop. You have to say, in spite of the injury, I have to train. So is it for you? Everybody should train. Sari கட்டிக்கலாம், சல்வார் போட்டுக்கலாம், ஜீன்ஸ் போட்டுருக்கலாம். If your man could be just wearing a vesti, could be wearing a look, could be a short. But whatever, it could be small, big. You could have physical challenge. எது வேணாலும் இருக்கலாம், எது வேணாலும் இருக்கலாம். There have been great masters. There have been great masters who had a physical limitation. ஒரு கை தான் இருக்குமே, ஒரு கை தான் இருக்கும். என்னோட மாஸ்டர்ஸ் எல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஜப்பான்ல he had only one arm, but he was one of the greatest martial arts in the world. But so it is very important that is it right for you? It's right. Then comes a very very important question. That question, this particular question, it's what do you call? It was a metamorphosis. It was a catalyst. My entire understanding about martial arts redefined பண்ணக்கூடிய ஒரு question இது. When I went to learn martial arts during my young age, when I went to learn, my teacher did not take me to the class. என்னை உட்கார வச்சுட்டாங்க. இது உண்மையில சினிமா நடக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும், பட் நடந்தது உண்மை. என்னை உட்கார வச்சுட்டு I was just given a piece of paper. அந்த பேப்பர்ல என்ன போட்டிருந்ததுனாக்க, I do not have the right to protect myself. Of course, your constitution says, our constitution says that self-protection is a right. But my teacher, when you get a piece of paper, it says, protecting yourself is not your right. I had to keep reading that. Dino போவேன், அது படிக்கணும், வேற எதுவுமே சொல்லி கொடுக்க மாட்டேன். I do not have the right to protect myself. இதுதான் படிச்சுட்டு வரும். ஒரு 1 week போனதுக்கு அப்புறம், that's when the mind started working. எதுக்கு இதுவே படிக்க சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு I went to my teacher and said, please tell me, why is it we do not have the right to protect myself? That's when he told me, protecting yourself is not your right, it's your duty. I hope you understand the difference. If I have a right, I can forward that right. எனக்கு right of speech இருக்கு அப்படின்னாக்க, I can choose not to speak. But if it's my duty, I better speak. So to protect yourself, when God, whether you believe in God, if you don't believe in God, you believe in creation, whatever, this is your body and it's your duty to protect it. And not only to protect yourself, but your duty to protect the physical safety of the loved and near ones. உங்களுக்கு அது very very important விஷயம். So as far as the question of is it my right? It is your right, but more than a right, it's your duty to protect yourself. Next thing, when you understand it is my right, it's not my right, it's my duty to protect myself. When I understand, yes, there's a situation, what should I do next? Right? You should train. You should train. You should train to achieve what? நல்லா தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, whenever we start something, we should be very, very clear as to what we're trying to learn by embarking this particular journey. If you're starting from home, வீட்ல இருந்து கிளம்பி நான் ஆபீஸுக்கு தான் போறேன், நான் கிளம்பி ஸ்கூலுக்கு தான் போறேன் அப்படின்னு நீ கிளம்பி, if you're very sure of the point where you're leaving to the point where you're going to reach, that's called traveling. You travel from point A to point B. நான் வீட்ல இருந்து கிளம்புறேன், ஆனா போற இடம் எனக்கு எதுவும் தெரியாது, I'm just going அப்படின்னா you're wandering. Why do you want to wander? A lot of people, when they learn so many arts, different types of arts, nothing specific, but when they learn, they're not clear as to what is the destination they're looking at. Of course, that can be redefined later. That's a different story. But you should know what the planet achieves. Martial arts, the first and the foremost thing that you need to understand is it is a journey where you're trying to overcome your fear. Please understand, it's a journey where you get on to overcome your fear. Buddha said, desire is the root cause of all evil. ஆசையே அழிவுக்கு அழிவின் ஆரம்பம். பட் ஆசை இல்லாம, டிசைர் இல்லாம நீங்களும் நான் இருக்க முடியாது. டு பி டிசைர்லெஸ் itself is a big desire. எல்லாருக்குமே ஆசை இருக்கு. But when you look into it very keenly, every desire is followed by something called the fear. Today, what are the fears? Will I be able to, earn well? If I earn well, will I be able to hold on to the money that I make? Will I have good health? Will I have a good family? Will I be respected by my, fellow friends and peers? It's all fear, fear, fear. And the most important fear is getting physically hurt and maybe the fear of death. Your process in life is to overcome all these fears. காலையில் எழுந்த உடனே கால் நைட்டு படுக்க போற வரைக்கும் நாம பண்ணக்கூடிய அனைத்து விஷயங்களுமே is to handle one fear or the other. நினைச்சு பாருங்க, if somebody tells you your mouth will never smell, you will stop brushing, right? If somebody says you're going to have money forever, you stop saving. So if they say you have food forever, you stop working. எல்லாமே ஒரு ஃபியரை சாச்சுரேட் பண்ண தான் we do whatever we do. So நீங்க எல்லா ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ்லயும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, எல்லா ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா மார்ஷியல் ஆர்ட்ஸ் நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா that will have a very spiritual leaning towards it. மாஸ்டர் இருப்பாங்க, சிஷ்யர் இருப்பாங்க, வணக்கம் சொல்லுவாங்க, respect each other, then they'll do meditation, they'll do prayer. ஏன்? Why that? Spiritual vertical to martial arts alone பாத்தீங்கன்னா that is one thing that will make you face one of the greatest fears of life, getting physically hurt or maybe even killed. When you train, when you're squaring off with a person, ஒருத்தர் ட்ரெயின் பண்ணும்போது கத்துக்கும் போது ட்ரெயினிங்லயே அடிப்படலாம். You're training your mind to face a fear. But when you train to face a fear, என்ன நடக்கும் அப்படின்னாக்க, எந்த சிச்சுவேஷனுமே நான் சொல்றது இந்த மாதிரி த்ரெட் நடக்கக்கூடிய விஷயங்கள்ல you will do only two things. Only two things. One is called reacting to the situation. Other one is called responding to the situation. Now, what is the difference? What is the difference? நீங்க யூடியூப்ல போயிட்டு டிஸ்கவரி சேனல்ஸ்ல வீடியோஸ் எல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா you will see Africa there's a monkey called the baboon. As எப்படி how they capture the monkey is, they'll find a tree but a small hole in the tree. ஒரு சின்ன ஹோல் இருக்கும். While the monkeys are playing, when they're watching, the hunter what he does is, and the hole kulla sila food items போட்டுருவார். போட்டு விட்டு hunter will move away. The monkey what it does is, it comes over, the ladies எல்லாம் வளையல் போடுவாங்க இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி உங்க fingers எல்லாம் அப்படி கூப்பி, it puts it into the hole, grabs the food. When you make a fist, உங்க கையை இப்படி நீங்க புடிச்சிட்டீங்கன்னாக்க, your hand becomes bigger, it will not come out. அந்த ஹோல் வந்து வெளியே வராது. ஆனா அந்த மங்கிக்கு தோணாது, நம்ம ஃபுட்டை விட்டுட்டா கை வந்துடும் தோணாது. இட் இஸ் ரியாக்டிங் டு சிச்சுவேஷன். இட் இஸ் ரியாக்டிங் டு சிச்சுவேஷன். அந்த ஹோல்ல இருந்து கையை எடுக்கவே எடுக்காது. ஸோ நீங்க நினைச்சு பாத்தீங்கன்னாக்கா, when somebody is traveling in a bus on a public place, somebody comes and grabs you, உங்க கையை பிடிக்கிறாங்கன்னாக்க, the first reaction is when somebody holds it, imagine if somebody is his hand, when somebody grabs, you try to pull your hand away to safety. நடக்கவே நடக்காது. ஏன்னா this space is broader than this space. நீங்க புடிச்சு இழுத்தீங்கன்னாக்க you are actually offering a better leverage for the person to hold. We are reacting, we are not responding. ஒருத்தர் நம்ம அடிக்கிறது கை போனா what is the first thing we do? இப்படின்னுவோம். We don't even look at that side. We are turning our eyes to a position where we don't get to see what is happening. We are exposing certain very vital areas. We are in danger. நம்ம safety நினைச்சு பண்றோம். It is not safe. It is dangerous. You are playing into the situation. Martial arts will train you, or self-defense training will take you to a level where you respond to a situation and not react. When you respond, you are in control. When you are in control, the chance of you coming out safe is very, 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 very high. So, ஆனா இந்த டெக்னிக்ஸ் எல்லாம் நீங்க கத்துக்கணும்னு நினைக்கும் போது what are the techniques that you learn? See, there are people who are oriented, and there are people who have spent so many years in learning certain things, but I don't expect everybody to do that. Right? I have never learned dancing, I can never dance. Right? So, I don't expect everybody to go into a martial arts school and start learning, practicing every day. You don't have to learn complex techniques. You don't have to learn complex techniques. For example, I'll just show you something which might look a little complex, but which is not. I'll just show you something for which I'm going to call on my daughter, who is not a trained martial artist at all. Come here. Venika. So I'm going to call my daughter out here just to show a few things. Come. So, since she wouldn't know the techniques, I'm not going to ask her to demonstrate. I'm going to be demonstrating. When somebody is catching a hand, right? Somebody is catching a hand. The immediate reaction is you want to pull your hand. You want to pull your hand. But what's happening is this portion of your hand is larger than this space, and you're offering a better grip. Right? You can never free yourself. Instead, if I try to hold your hand, you come this way, come closer. If I try to bring my elbow on top of her elbow, hold me as tight as you can. Hold me as tight as you can. When I try to bring it, the hand would come out. It's physics, because when you make a fist, when you hold something, when your hand is straight, you'll be able to make a firm grip. The minute it bends down, you can't hold it properly, right? But these are not the techniques I will be teaching you today, because I just want you to understand that a certain very complex thing. Because you strike the eye like in a block, and put the person. Otherwise, I'm not going to teach, right? You lock the hand, you push them over. Right? Okay, I'm not going to teach you all those stuff. I'm going to teach you something very, 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 very simple. So we'll go to the technique straight. The first and the foremost thing is you'll have to be very, very aware about your surroundings. When you're on the road, we're in a bus station, we're in a public space, please don't hook onto your headphones, your phones, and be completely oblivious to what is happening around you. Please. I don't want to specifically name situation and incidences, because there are cases where the ladies or the person, the victim, has gotten the situation just because she wasn't aware. Had they been aware of what is happening around them, they wouldn't have gotten that situation. There are instances where they have lost their lives because of it. It's very serious. If you go back and read the newspapers, you'll get to know. Right? First and the foremost thing, always be aware of the situation. Very, very, very important. Second thing, when you know when the situation is brewing up, somebody's come to you. I'm not talking about a situation where somebody ambitious you takes you by surprise. Even experts find it very difficult to handle. But the point is, when you're ambushed, it takes a lot of other types of skill to handle it. But in a general situation, when somebody comes and you know that you're a sort of threat, the first thing that you need to know is you need to know how to maintain your space. There's something called the fighter's distance. From this distance, I can punch her, I can move, I can elbow her, I can kick her, I can knee her, I can do all the stuff. But the minute I know that somebody's coming into my space, there's something called a fighter's distance. Now, it's like a little funny. Can you really go measure and stand? But it takes practice. By practice, you will know what a fighter's distance is. Now, for example, when two people put their hands in front of them, not a very small person, but two elders, like grown-up people. When the two hands meet, if you're able to stand at this distance, this is called as a fighter's distance. Whenever there's trouble brewing up, make sure this distance is always maintained, because from this distance, even I have to kick her, I can't reach her. I can't reach her. If I have to reach her, I have to step in. Say, for example, if she is the offender, I know my distance. The minute she steps in, I step back. I always maintain the distance, right? Stay here. I always maintain the distance so that you know you have the time, you have the space to get back. When things get a little more heated up and we know it has gone to the next level, you need to always fortify yourself, protect yourself. ஒரு அரண் மாதிரி உங்களை சுத்தி ஒரு அரண் எப்படி கட்டும், ஒரு கோட்டைக்கு எப்படி லைக் கோட்டை செவர் இப்படிமோ உங்க வீட்டை சுத்தி எப்படி ஒரு காம்பவுண்ட் வால் இருக்கோ அந்த மாதிரி உங்களுக்கு ஒரு அரண் தேவை. You can't just expose yourself and stand there and at the other person's mercy. பண்ணவே முடியாது. The first and the most important thing, you have to maintain the distance. The second thing that you need to understand is the center line of your body. There are so many parts where the person can be brought down with, but your center line is very, very, very important. Always protect your center line. So, for a person or situation, two things. She did something now. She did something now because she's not trained. Never ever do that. She was crossing her arms like this. ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷன்ல தயவு செய்து கையை கிராஸ் பண்ணவே பண்ணாதீங்க. When you cross the arms, when somebody holds you here and jams your hands, you're finished. You're at the mercy of that person. Never ever cross your arms. So what should you do instead? Don't take a stance. Don't take a stance. The minute you take a stance, you're saying, I want to fight. Never do that. Never ever telegraph your intention. நான் சண்டை போட போறேன் அப்படிங்கிறது, நான் சண்டைக்கு தயாராயிட்டேன் அப்படிங்கறத தயவு செய்து நீங்க டெலிகிராஃப் பண்ணாதீங்க. Bruce is one of the famous quotes. Appear weak, be strong. I repeat, appear weak, be strong. So what should you do? When there's a situation brewing up, when you know your space is being invaded, the first thing to do is you go into an defensively offensive pose. It should look very defensive, but it should be offensive, meaning put your hands up. Hey, why do you want to fight? Now, what is it you want to tell me? So you can sort this out. Don't get worked up. Okay, I might be wrong. Let's talk this out. When you do this, your hands are up. My center line is protected. My face is protected. I know for sure, like I can't get grabbed that easily. But this can be converted into an offense immediately. This can move to an offense very, very quickly because it's very, very short. You have earned that person's trust. நீங்க halfway உள்ள போயிட்டீங்க. நீங்க இங்க இருந்து வர போறது கிடையாது. வேண்டாம்பா, பிரச்சனை வேண்டாம்பான்னு சொல்லிட்டு இவ்வளவு தூரம் வந்துட்டீங்க உள்ள. You have gained the distance. Your hands are up. உங்க கை மேல இருக்கு. The person's hands are still very down. தகராறு ஆரம்பிக்க போது the slightest of move, you move in. You move in. எங்க அடிக்கிறது? அடிக்கிறது டிசைட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க. எங்க அடிக்கிறது? ஒரு வெல் நோன் காலேஜ் சென்னையில, வெரி வெரி வெல் நோன் காலேஜ், லேடிஸ் காலேஜ். அங்க ஒரு லெக்சரர் இருந்தாங்க. I'm talking about those days when I used to train all. அவங்க she was walking in Pandi Bazaar. Very gutsy lady. நடந்து போயிட்டு இருக்கும்போது one fellow came and put his arm around her. Right? She got very angry and hit him on his shoulder. ஓங்கி அடிச்சிட்டான் on his shoulder. That fellow in turn, he gave one tight slap and she fell down on the platform. இங்க என்ன தப்பு? She was ready. She had the intensity to fight. She had that thing to fight, but she did not know where to hit. Hitting a man on the shoulder is of no major consequence. அவன் ஈஸியா வாங்கிப்பான். She decide to hit. Where should you hit? So first thing, learn to maintain the distance. Second thing, if you know the distance is being between, உள்ள வராம தெரிஞ்சுச்சுனாக்க, take a defensively offensive stance. Right? Defensively offensive. சண்டை வேண்டாம் சொல்லி defensive. Third thing, அடிக்கிறது டிசைட் பண்ணிட்டா, don't think about books, videos எல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா they talk about so jugular vein leading, அங்க அடிங்க, இங்க அடிங்க, groin leading, hip leading, liver shot அடிங்க. அதெல்லாம் unless and until you train with a heavy bag on a daily basis, you will never ever get that for the next 2-3 years. Every day train பண்ணலாம். எங்க அடிக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னாக்க the easiest target, I'm going to tell you only 2 targets today. The easiest 2 targets is, one is the eye. கேட்கறதுக்கு ரொம்ப ஃபனியா இருக்கும். கண்ணில் எப்படி சார் அடிக்க முடியும் அப்படின்ட்டு. உண்மையிலேயே கண்ணில் அடிக்கிறது இட்ஸ் வெரி 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 ஈஸி. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஈஸி, ரைட்? ஆனா நீங்க சில டெக்ஸ்ட் புக்ஸ்ல பாக்குற மாதிரி டெக்னிக்ஸ், யூ கான் காஜ் அவுட் த ஐஸ். கண்ணை குத்தி அவங்க கண்ணை நோண்டி அதெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. Even fighting, அதுலயும் ஒரு தர்மம் ஒன்று இருக்கும். You can't kill that person, like make that person like permanently disabled. அதெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. இந்த கையில லூஸா வச்சுட்டா சாட்ட மாதிரி இருக்குல்ல, like a whip, like a whip. And trust me, இது நாங்க so many years we have tried this technique with people wearing helmets and all that. நிறைய டெஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டோம். It's very very difficult to நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னாக்க to not achieve your target ரொம்ப 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 கஷ்டம். You will achieve it. So இருந்தீங்கன்னாக்க all that you need to do is இது நீங்க practice பண்ணணும், right? All it means only that. It's சாட்ட மாதிரி. You can't punch and all that. சாட்ட மாதிரி இல்ல, பத்து நினைச்சீங்கன்னா இந்த 4 விரல் ஏதாவது ஒரு விரல் கண்ணில் பட்டு. It is so very lightning fast. It is very effective. And கண்ணு it's a very very sensitive spot. And water விரல் பட்டுனா கூட சரி, the water the eyes will start watering and the person will actually go down. Very quick technique. Very very quick. After the person is wearing glasses like I do, appo kashtam, you can't work the technique. See, in martial arts or any subject for that matter, every situation will have a solution, and every solution will actually in turn come up with a problem. Sorry, every problem will have a solution, every solution will have a problem, right? That way, right? So the idea is to hit somebody's eye very very quickly. Either you summa veetla irukumbodhu kulla you can just practice. You can just practice. இதுக்கு நீங்க பெருசா டோஜோக்கு போகணும், கீ வாங்க, just keep practicing. Second thing, of course, is very very simple. In case the aggressor is a male, உங்களை வந்துட்டு தாக்க வரக்கூடியது ஒரு ஆணாக இருக்கும் பட்சத்தில், to kick that person in the groin is one of the most important things, right? Now, kicking the groin பத்தி எல்லா புக்ல இருக்கும், எல்லா விதம். But trust me, it is not easy to kick a person in the groin. It is not at all easy. Learn, practice, தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுக்கோங்க. But this is a lot more easier, hitting the person's eye. First thing, learn to distance yourself. If you see the distance being closed, take a stance. அதுக்கப்புறமா maybe hit the eye of the person. ரைட்டுங்களா? இதெல்லாம் ஒரு பக்கம். Do I train every day? Sometimes I train. I train not like the SAS. What is the easy way out? They have to really keep doing this day in and day out. Situation வரலாம், situation வராம இருக்கலாம். அதுக்காக ஒரு இல்லாத situation every day do have to keep training? Not really. Not really. I'll call you. Not really. There are certain simple things that everybody should carry. Now you can look at me. I'm armed. I carry a weapon with me, right? But I can walk through any mall. I can walk through any this thing. Of course, I can't get into the airport. Other places I can still walk in, and maybe I can still go undetected. I'm carrying a weapon, right? A weapon need not be as complex as this one. It's very flashy. Let me tell you, nunchucks, it's very very flashy. It could be very very damaging. It can hit at a lightning speed. It can hit at a very very lightning speed and can do a lot of damage. But we're not talking about this. I very strongly prescribe that every individual, irrespective of the age, irrespective of what they do, to carry something called pepper spray. Very 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 important. Very important to carry a pepper spray. Right? Extremely useful, extremely effective.
Certain types of weapons are
ஒரு கத்தி என்கிட்ட இருக்கிறதுக்காக I won't have the strength to go drive the knife into somebody's stomach. என்னால குத்த முடியாது. அது ஒரு டிஃபரெண்ட் மென்டல் மேக்கப் வேணும். But this is not that. We know மிஞ்சி போன என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? ஒண்ணும் பண்ண முடியாது. அந்த பர்சன் கண்ணு எரியும், கண்ணு கொஞ்சம் நேரம் தெரியாம இருக்கும், அவ்வளவுதான். அதுதான் மேக்ஸிமம் டேமேஜ் கேன் ஹேப்பன். லீஸ்ட் டேமேஜ் அதுதான். But we should train how to use this. Carrying this in the pocket is just not healthy. There are two things I want to remember. Two things I want to remember when it comes to using pepper spray. Never use your, perfume like, it's a bottle, all of that. Just spray. Never use it with your index finger. ஒருத்தர் மூஞ்சி கிட்ட அடிக்கணும்னாக்க இண்டெக்ஸ் ஃபிங்கர் வச்சு அடிக்காதீங்க. ஏன்னா ஹேண்டோட டெண்டன்சி இஸ், நீங்க இண்டெக்ஸ் ஃபிங்கரை யூஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா while pressing your hand will have a tendency to go down. Right? Always use your thumb. Always use your thumb to spray someone. அடுத்த கேள்வி. நிறைய வீடியோஸ்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னாக்க ஸ்ப்ரே on somebody's face. ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷன்ல இருக்கும்போது, ஒரு பிரச்சனையில இருக்கும்போது, you can't aim at somebody's face and do it. Of course, if you're trained, you can do that, but other person is not going to be standing in the same spot. அவரும் மூவ் பண்ணிட்டே தான் இருக்க போறாங்க. நீங்க பெப்பர் ஸ்ப்ரே அப்படியே அப்புறம் வந்து அடிங்கன்னு காட்ட போறது யார்? நீங்க இதை யூஸ் பண்றது தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். lot of people think நீங்க ஃபேஸ் அடிக்கணும். No, it is not that way. How you use pepper spray effectively is, Venika, come. Come over here. Normally, these pepper sprays, they say 8 to 12 feet effectiveness. But what I have found is about 6 feet is what like is a good distance that you can work with. 6 feet plus your hand for another 1.5 feet to it. About good to 8 feet, very can use very effective, and that's a pretty good distance they can for you to protect yourself. Pepper spray use pannradha. Don't try to, I'm not going to spray you. Nobody is going to aim. That's not the idea. The idea is to fill the gap. எனக்கும் என்னோட அப்போனண்ட்டுக்கும் இருக்கக்கூடிய கேப்பை I should fill with this pepper spray. The idea. அவங்க என்ன வரதாண்டாக்க ஒரு ஷீல்ட் ஆஃப் பெப்பர் ஸ்ப்ரே மிஸ்டர் தாண்டி தான் என்கிட்ட வரணும். அந்த மாதிரி. So the minute I see, I spray it in the gap, the in between gapல I spray like an S, or I can do it the shape of an 8. I spray it in the middle like this, or in the shape of an 8. Not necessarily aim at the person's face. That will not work. And the person konjam move panda poidum. But you're creating a big shield of pepper. Very big shield of pepper. Do that and move back, because you wouldn't want to go into that. You wouldn't want to go into it. Fill the space with pepper and go back. And the person, when he walks in, our book won't be able to breathe. கண்ணு தெரியாது. For 30 minutes to 40 minutes, the person cannot move. கண்ணு திறந்து பார்க்க, நான் ஆக்சிடென்ட்டா ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்த்துருக்கேன். ரூம்ல சும்மா அடிச்சுட்டு 15-20 minutes ரூம்ல போகும்போதே your eyes will start burning, your nose will start running, எல்லா பிரச்சனையும் ஆகும். Pepper spray is a very, very important device. Very, very effective. You fill the space and get out. Next thing, one more gadget I'll show you is, this is a koncham intense. You carry a key. Everybody carries a key, 2-wheeler, 4-wheeler, whatever. The minute you put the key in and the head of Kyle put it, it becomes a deadly weapon. It becomes a very, very deadly weapon. Right? You can put the victim on the thighs, but koncham aggressive on technique. You should be trained for all this stuff. But keychain is very, very, very effective. But one more gadget, which I don't have it now, the one I had is not working anymore. So there's something called the personal alarm. Chinna keychain mari irukku. Chinna keychain, you can fix your keys to that. நீங்க என்ன கையிலே வச்சுக்கலாம், நீங்க உங்க பேக்ல மாட்டி வச்சுக்கலாம். இல்ல அந்த பட்டன் அமுக்குனீங்கன்னா it is so loud. நாங்க ட்ரைனிங் பண்ணும்போது கூட நார்மலா in a quiet place we won't switch it on. ஏன்னா so very loud. And normally a person who is an aggressor, உங்களுக்கு தாக்க வரணும் ஒருத்தர் வந்துட்டு, when he hears a loud sound, he doesn't want to be there. It's because it seeks attention. It calls for attention. It costs only about 300-400 rupees in Amazon, Flipkart. It's a personal alarm. And the button, even a very crowded place like a railway station, there is so much of ambient noise. It will still be heard very clearly. It's very, very loud. And the sound, when you try going close to it, it's very, very difficult. You can't take the sound. It's so very noisy. Please carry a pepper spray. Keychain good or bad, because you need technique, you need to be trained for that. But you should carry a pepper spray and a personal alarm. Keep a set in the car, keep one in your handbag. If you're going by two-wheeler, keep it. And keep it in such a way where you can access it very, 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 very quickly. The things that I wanted to teach you was, again, I'll recap. Always maintain a distance. We're in a situation, maintain a distance. When you see the distance being close, try to step back. அதுக்கு மேல முடியலனாக்க take a stance, something as if like you're being very submissive. Then you strike. Try to strike the eye. Always try to, because the shortest distance. நீங்க ரொம்ப லைக் இங்க இருந்து போய் இப்படி குத்தி இப்படி பஞ்ச் பண்ணி அதெல்லாம் பண்ணல. Shortest distance, right? Then try to have pepper spray. Try to fill in the space, right? One more thing, one more consideration while using pepper spray. Thank you, Venika. Go back. One more consideration is pepper spray. One more thing, when it's very windy, கொஞ்சம் careful, because if the wind is against you, it will be all over you. அது மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் careful இருந்துக்கோங்க. Try to use a pepper spray and always carry an alarm, because there have been instances where, especially in Chennai, I'm not talking some other place, in Chennai, where a girl, like she was walking Besant Nagar, night was 11:30, somebody known to me. She escaped because she was using an alarm. Somebody tried to mug and all this stuff, she just pressed the button. It is so noisy. It's very difficult to handle the sound. Odi poitaanga. The last thing, I don't know எத்தனை பேருக்கு தெரியும் தெரியல, but a very, very important, even 1 week back, a lady has used a particular thing. காவல்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஆப் ஒன்று இருக்கு. காவல்னு சொல்லிட்டு தமிழ்நாடு போலீஸினுடைய ஒரு ஆப். அந்த ஆப் தயவு செய்து இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. ரீசெண்டா ஒரு லேடி கோயிங் பேக் ஹோம், வீட்டுல ஏதோ சத்தம் கேட்டிருக்குது. she opened the app, the cops come very quickly and the thief was nabbed. ரைட்டுங்களா? அந்த ஆப் எப்படின்னாக்க, அந்த செயலி ஆப்னு சொல்ற அந்த செயலி உங்களுடைய ஜிபிஎஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணி நீங்க எப்ப அந்த SOS பட்டன் அமுக்குறீங்களோ, cops come there very, very, very quickly. ஒன்னு, certain messages are sent to people. Third thing, நீங்க அந்த டென்ஷன்ல நான் எப்படி ஆப் எடுத்து ஆப்ரேட் பண்ணு யோசிக்க வேண்டாம். ஏன்னா அது ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு. அந்த போன் எடுத்து நீங்க 2 தடவை ஆட்டினாலே ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா கால் போயிடும். யூ டேக் தி ஆப், அதை ஆன் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கணும். அந்த அந்த ஆப்ஷனை போனை ஷேக் பண்ணீங்கனாலே you will intimation be sent to the police. So carry pepper spray. Pepper spray is legal to carry. Nunchaku is not legal to carry. You can't use other weapons. Knife you can't carry. Pepper spray you can carry. It is easily available. Personal alarm you can carry. It's safe. And that Kavalan app, please have it installed in your mobile. So with that, I thank everyone, especially RAC Academy, for giving this opportunity. I know it was a very short session, but in the time over the or online session I could only share this much. There's a lot more to learn. It's a lifelong learning, and my endeavor was you should understand this and maybe you should be able to practice. Striking somebody's eye, you don't need a partner. Just keep hitting it whenever possible. Just keep hitting it with your free stand. You have a smooth touch, etc. Buy a pepper spray, install that Kavalan app, and use a personal alarm. With that, I think I have done what I wanted to cover. I have covered, and I think if the question answer session is open, I'm ready to take on the questions.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. It was such an enlightening session. I mean, the amount of information that you have given us is so valuable, and the techniques are priceless. Thank you so much. The session is now open for questions. Participants, please feel free to raise your questions. You can unmute.
Thank you.
You can unmute and ask your questions. Feel free to unmute and ask your questions. Or you can even post your questions in the chat box. Any questions from the audience?
So Sandhya, Divakar here.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful session. I never realized that how powerful is pepper fry. Pepper spray. Pepper spray.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you very much. Sir, you were mentioning about one sentence that was a very powerful and management principle also. About you quoted with Bruce Lee's message. Accept yourself as a weak and then get into it. Can you little bit elaborate on which book?
Yeah.
And it can be applied in business also.
Appear weak and be strong. Yes. it's not a book, right? Funnily, like it's not a book. There's a movie called Return of the Dragon. They also call The Way of the Dragon, where Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris they square off in the last climax fight. It's a very famous movie.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
Hello?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are. You are.
It's a movie called The Way of the Dragon. In India, it was released as Return of the Dragon. And the movie, they're like, yes, in that movie, Bruce Lee states, it is appear weak, be strong. That's what Bruce Lee said in that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Do we have any questions?
Yeah, hi, Narendran here.
Yes, sir.
Just one thing, like the session was very useful, sir. Actually, I didn't expect it to be very much useful and insightful. So just wanted one thing, like my son was attending the dance class and my wife couldn't attend this session. So will this be posted in YouTube or anywhere so that I can show it to her?
Yes, sir, absolutely. All the Rak Talk sessions are available in our YouTube channel. Rak Academy.
I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It will be available in our Rak Academy of Dance official YouTube channel. We will be sharing the link very soon once this has been edited and uploaded.
Okay, thank you. That's
you.
what I wanted to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So I have one question for you. So basically, you were talking about the fighter space, right? But every time we are not usually, we don't have that space. Sometimes we have predators at a very close proximity. What do you think is the ideal way to respond to that, sir? When when they're in a very close proximity and when you can't give that space. The most ideal example would be a bus, right?
Right. Yes. See, two things. See, bus is like the people like a predator like will go this far or not any further, right? Then normally they say like is there a way of excuse? Always remember, never get into a situation then try handling it. It's not a question of ego. We are not in a competition, right? It is not that, right? As I said, you might feel a little like you could sometimes you feel your ego being bruised. It's okay. Somebody's listening here. Try to excuse from that thing because gone are the days when you have to call somebody, handle them in the bus. Because mostly if another crime they do it under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Right? Where the sensitivity towards pain is very, very limited and there's no reasoning with those fellows. So it is always better that you get away from the situation. You should engage yourself. Now you're getting it. The person is like really coming to a space. What are the things that you should do? First and the foremost thing, as I said, you always take a stance. Always take a stance, right? If the person's intention is to physically hurt you, it's a different thing. But if its intention is something else, it will be a completely different thing. For example, Venika, she is busy on the phone. Come here. Right. As I said, when we are in a particular distance, the person can't reach you. Maybe I'll try to do it again. Come over here. When a person is at a particular distance, when you're able to maintain a fighter's stance, a distance, you can't reach or she can't reach me, right? But at this distance, this is something very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. But when a person is very close, right? Two things, always turn to the sides. Put your shoulder there. Put your shoulder there. Never turn back. Never be completely square. Turn back. But when a situation has happened, or physical threat always try to close in the gap. Because when a person is here, I can hit, I can do all the stuff. But when I get really close, there's not much I can do. So, actually the weapons training, when somebody is holding a weapon or when you're trying to hold a whatever, it just tries to punch me, punch me. There are two things I could do. I can just go away or trust me, blocks don't work. Trust me, people might mistake me. People might say what he's saying is wrong. But trust me, to do a block when somebody punches, to do a block like this, what a block? To do a block like this or to do a block like this is very, very difficult. Right? It's very difficult. But what you can do is the minute the shoulder goes back, the minute, very, very important thing, when somebody is in a situation, never ever look in the person's eyes. உங்க அப்போனோட கண்ணை மட்டும் பார்க்கவே பார்க்காதீங்க, because அவர் வேற மாதிரி பார்த்தாக்கா you also tend to look the other way around. Always try to look at the shoulders together. The minute the shoulder moves, you know what is the movement that's happening. The minute the person raises the hand, you go in, you close the gap, and நீங்க பேசுற கிட்ட போயிட்டீங்கன்னா தயவு செய்து don't think about using your hands, because your hands have very little mobility. The best thing is to, when you're near, raise a leg and stomp the feet. That is the best thing to do. ஒரு க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னாக்க கையை தயவுசெய்து யூஸ் பண்ணாதீங்க. Use your hands just to protect you. Lift your legs nicely up and stop them. That person input ன்றது leg up. This is the input. Instep is very, 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 very painful. Very painful. நீயே உதைக்கணும். அப்புறம் I will teach you one more thing. It's a little dangerous technique, but try பண்ணாதீங்க. Never even try it as this thing. This collarbone is a very, very weak bone. This collarbone. Please don't even try it, practice it. Please don't do that. But தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுக்கோங்க. நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா when people fall off the bikeல இருந்து விழுறாங்கன்னாக்க first thing that will break is the collarbone. Button one is easy bone. And normally நம்ம collarbone visibility கிடையாது. We won't be able to see the collarbone. That's a blind spot. So when you're hitting somebody else's collarbone, அவங்களுக்கு தெரியாது you're being hit. But button உடைஞ்சிரும். Don't try all these things. தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுக்கோங்க. Just for information, it's very easy to hit somebody's collarbone. But the easiest thing is to stop. Best thing is get away. Or, as I said earlier, in a bus or a train situation, when somebody is trying to get very uncomfortably close, use the alarm. That is the best thing. Because in normal alarm is, I'm telling you, I can't emphasize it even more. The alarms are very, very noisy. Very, very noisy. So நம்ம handle நம்ம alarm போடுறது நமக்கே காதுலாம் வலிக்கும். அந்த அளவுக்கு it's very noisy. So I think I hope I have answered a question on that.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Any other questions from the audience? All right. I think with that, we can conclude. Sir, again, I'd really like to thank you because the kind of information that we've got today, really priceless. And not only, you taught us so many smart ways of going about a tricky situation. So thank you for that. We have with us Ramana Balaji, sir, to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Sandhya, and thank you, Mr. Bhaskar. ரொம்ப வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறம் I think we got in touch, and I'm glad that today as a speaker and brilliant information.
Yes.
Response is something great. Instead of reacting, you should response. ன்றது ரொம்ப 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 முக்கியமான ஒரு பாட்டு. இப்போ கோவிட் சிச்சுவேஷன் நம்ம ரியாக்ட் பண்ணாம ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்றதுனால தான் கொஞ்சமாவது தாக்கு பிடிக்க முடியுது. I think it's brilliant-ஆன விஷயம். Straight away you didn't go to solution. அழகா சொன்னீங்க. அது ரொம்ப brilliant-ஆ இருந்தது. How you took it up it was amazing. First, don't react. Response, understand பண்ணுங்க. அந்த பகுத்தறிவு நம்ம எல்லார்கிட்டயுமே இருக்கு. We are not animals. புரியுதுங்களா? மங்கி எக்ஸாம்பிள் brilliant-ஆன ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள். ஸோ இந்த நிதானத்தோட திங்க் பண்ணி நான் எப்படி நடந்துக்கணும்னு. இங்க செல்ஃப் டிஃபென்ஸோட முக்கியமான குறிக்கோள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒருத்தரை அஃபெண்ட் பண்றது கிடையாது. டிஃபென்சிவ் மெக்கானிசம் தான் செல்ஃப் டிஃபென்ஸே சொல்றது. ஃப்ளைட் முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் அவாய்ட் பண்றது பெட்டர். எதுவுமே வாய்ப்பே கிடையாது. வாய்ப்பே இல்லைன்னா ஒரு பிரில்லியண்டா சொன்னீங்க. அது பெப்பர் ஸ்ப்ரேன்றது ஒரு வெப்பன். எதை வேணா வெப்பனா வைக்கலாம். அது எப்படி நீங்க சொல்றதுலாம் அட்டகாசமா இருந்தது. கண்ணை ஏம் பண்ணி அடிக்கணும்லாம் தேவையே இல்லை. கிரியேட் ஷீல்டுறது யார் வேணா பண்ணலாம். அண்ட் நீங்க சொன்னதுக்கு அப்புறம் நான் ஒரு பெப்பர் ஸ்ப்ரே எடுத்து நான் வச்சுக்க போறேன். இது நாட் ஓன்லி ஃபார் எவ்ரிபடி. என்ன சிச்சுவேஷன் எப்ப வேணா வரலாம். பிரில்லியண்டா இருந்தது. அடுத்தது அந்த அலாம் அதுவும் ஒரு இது 2 தான் நான் எடுத்துட்டு போறேன். மற்றபடி எனக்கு பெரிய சண்டை போட தேவையில்லை. அதெல்லாம் தேவையில்லை. யாரும் போடுறதும் கிடையாது அது மாதிரி. ஆனா இது ரொம்ப முக்கியமான ஒரு விஷயங்கள். அண்ட் எஸ்பெஷலி ஃபார்
கேர்ள் சைல்டாக இருக்கலாம், இல்லை விமனாக இருக்கலாம், மென்னாக இருக்கலாம், யார் வேணா இருக்கலாம். பட் இதுவும் ரொம்ப பிரில்லியண்டான விஷயம். கையை பிடிச்சி எப்படி நீங்கள் கொண்டு போய் ரொம்ப சிம்பிளான விஷயங்கள் சொன்னது. ஐ திங்க் யூ ஆக்சுவலி என்லைட்டன்ட் அஸ் இந்த ஸ்பேஸில். ரொம்ப அழகாக சொன்னீங்க. ஐ திங்க் திவாகர் உங்ககிட்ட கேள்வி கேட்டார், இது பிஸ்னஸ்லேயே நம்ம அப்ளை பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னாரு. ரியல் லைஃப்பில் எல்லாத்துக்குமே அப்ளை பண்ணலான்னாரு. அந்த ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் பண்ணுற விஷயங்கள், ப்ரூஸ்லியோட நோட்டு. ஸோ டிஃபென்சிவாக அந்த டிஃபென்சிவ் என்ன சொல்கிறீங்க, டிஃபென்சிவ் அஃபென்சிவ் அது சொன்னீங்க பார்த்தீங்களா?
The defense in the offensive.
Defensively,
defense is force. It looks very weak, but it's a very offensive step.
ஆனா
You don't telegraph.
கரெக்ட் கரெக்ட். அது
ஆமா,
நம்ம
defensive offensive.
தவிர்க்க முடியாத காரணத்துல பண்றது. ஸோ இட் வாஸ் பிரில்லியன்ட் பாஸ்கர். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். ஐ திங்க் திஸ் செஷன் ஐ திங்க் கிரியேட்டட் லாட் ஆஃப் கியூரியாசிட்டி. நிறைய பேர் மிஸ் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. ஐ திங்க் தட் இஸ் த ரீசன் த பேரண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஆஸ்க் சந்தியா நவ். ஸோ திஸ் going to be there in Rock Talks in our YouTube channel. So thank you, Sandhya, for hosting this every week. You're doing it. Thank you very, very much. And I should thank your daughter also, Vedika. Her name is Vedika. Thank you very, very much.
Vedika, yes.
I'm really proud to say.
Come. Yeah, even the mask will come.
Thank you very much for your support, Kanna. Thank you. Thank you, Bhaskar. And I thank all the...
Yes. Thank you so much, Ramesh. Thank you, Sanjay, so much for the opportunity. And, as I said, I do so many other things. I mean, by profession, I'm something else. But martial arts is something that's very, very close to me. Very, very close to me. And I'd like to sign off by just saying only one quote. They normally say, a flute on the floor is a flute no more. A flute is supposed to be played. That's when, the potential of the flute is like an experience. Or flute around the talent is present. You're learning certain things. I've not taught you anything. Today, let me tell you very, very clearly. I've not taught you anything. I just told you certain possibilities. The minute you understand this, when you start taking it and start practicing it, that's when you'll do justice to the flute. Right? Bruce Lee once also very beautifully said, he said, I fear not the man who knows 1,000 ways to kick and punch, but I fear a man who's practiced one punch for 1,000 times. You don't need to know thousands of techniques. One technique and you master it. One punch, one kick, you master it. Right? You're safe. So with that note, thank you all once again. Looking forward to meet you all in person, as soon as all the situation improves. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bhaskar, and thank you, parents, and thank you, students. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Franchisee partners too here. Thank you. Thank you, Sandhya.
Thank you so much. I think I can speak for the entire audience here that the session was really great. We have taken away such important information today. Please be on guard. Please be safe. In times like this, we definitely need to keep ourselves safe. So just again repeating what I had mentioned to the other parent, all our Rock Talk sessions, including this one, will be available in our YouTube channel, which is Rock Academy of Dance. Go right now and subscribe so that you will be notified when the video is uploaded, so that you can share this such wonderful information, valuable sessions with your family and friends. So thank you so much for being here, and it's so great to be coming close to the end of this year with you, and we've had a wonderful 30 weeks. Today is the 31st session, and as we come close to the end, I'm going to give you all a wonderful New Year resolution for the next 2021, upcoming 2021. We are coming up with a new program called Arise, which is a dance session. Kindly stay on mute. Thank you. Which is a dance session which will be conducted in the morning, every morning, and starting from Jan 4th. So kindly get in touch with the front desk, get all your details, enroll today, so that you can also be part of it. So thank you again. So wishing you all a wonderful, happy holidays, happy New Year. Looking forward to beginning the next year with you again.
To add, Sandhya.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Thuraipakam Center. And I thank all the lovely children who took part today, who danced. Really, you guys stole our heart. Thank you very much. And Ila, thanks for that story. Position yourself well. Surround yourself with the right people. It's a brilliant takeaway. So thank you very much. Thank you, Sandhya.
Thank you, sir. So, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope all of you enjoyed today. We will be back next Sunday with yet another entertaining and exciting session just like this. So, stay tuned. Until then, take care. Enjoy the new year. Wishing you all a very, 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 very happy new year. Thank you so much.